bag. Get in your bag. What? Get in your bag. Get in your bag. Yeah. Go get that cash. Yeah. Fuck it up fast. Yeah. Get it right back. Yeah. Know your bitch wanna smash. Yeah. Get in your bag. Yeah. Get in your bag. Yeah. Get in your bag. Yeah.
Boy Dre, we're back with another hot episode of Concealed Media. The beautiful Deanna. And we got my man's T Stinson with us. Today we got my man's Mac, straight out of DC. Let him know what's good, man.
What's going on with y'all, man? I go by Mac, man. I stand for mostly arrogant and cocky. I get into that later in the interview, but yeah, man, rapping for the Carolina strictly, man. You know what I mean?
Alright. How long you been rapping, my G?
I've been doing my thing since I was probably like 10. Rapping with my man Jay when I first moved out, when I first visited North Carolina. I was chilling with this dude, and I used to spend out of his house over weekends, so we just got it from there. After that, I took like a little time off, but I got really into it when I got into when I went to A&T.
Okay.
Really
That's where you go at EB?
Yeah, I was there for a little minute. My mom pushed me into it, so I was like, fuck it, I'm in there.
Alright.
So you said Mac, most arrogant and cocky.
Mostly arrogant and cocky, yeah.
Well, okay, that's dope. So what you doing with that? You gonna turn it into a logo?
Pretty much, it's nothing but a stanza. It's just how I feel when I'm on the mic. If you catch me like off the scenes, I'm not arrogant nor cocky. I'm pretty much like the most humble nigga you ever want to meet.
Right from that street shit, you trying to enrich them young niggas. What's up?
I mean, I'm from the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real nigga as they come. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're a nerd, you're real. Whatever you say you are, you real. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm just putting my story out there, telling it how it go. You know what I mean? If I got some party shit, that's what it's gonna be talked about. If it's some real shit, that's what it's gonna be talked about. A lot of niggas is really reflecting to this trap rap like that's the only thing that's gonna get them out, and they starting to sound like the same shit.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean? I'm just trying to branch out, whatever way is possible. I'm just branching out.
So I know you with Rich Music Management. How'd you get up with them?
Man, that's crazy, man. Like I mean, that's off the subject, but I believe strictly in God and everything that's been coming up. I have a road manager slash promotion manager by the name of Rich Dreams. Shout out Kev Montana Morrison. He's out here with the party promotion. I don't know if y'all heard of him.
Yeah, we know good.
It's my dog, you know what I mean? But I got up with him and he was Rich Dreams, and then I got up with my dude DJ Rio. He got the Rich Talk movement going. That's what sponsors me. And I just saw it right, man. Me and Guap, you know what I mean, when we used to rap back in the day, you know, we connected that day. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it was only right when I saw him working. I believe whether you got one fan all the way to a million, you know what I'm saying, if your work ethic is where it needs to be, it'll be there in no time. You know what I mean? The fan base will get there in no time. So I just said it was only right, you know what I mean?
Well, shit, how long you been in the music industry?
Man, really, 7 years. 7 years strong, you know what I mean? So I've been up with all the greats in North Carolina, and I'm gonna say the greats because one day North Carolina is gonna get to that point where they really doing big things. You know what I mean? Like Lil Malik, you got J-Way Sosa, you got boys like Tigo B, you know, Cree. All these boys out here is working. You know what I'm saying? Black Boy, that's my CEO, Cream Team. You know what I mean? Shout out him. It's just they not giving us that platform yet. You know what I'm saying? And right now, that's what I'm trying to get it to. It just needs one voice right now, and you know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure I chase that motherfucker.
North Carolina music is on the way up. So how would you say you're from DC? How would you try to influence, do you bring your DC roots into your North Carolina music, or does that really have a so on how you build this?
It shows at point in time, like my manager said, I got 2 spots where I'm gonna shoot the video. There's gonna be one in Greensboro for Getting Your Bag, and I'm gonna take it back to my roots in DC. I'm not really repping the DC hard because when I first came down here, you know, a lot of people say, man, nah, you're not from there unless you get to high school. So when I first came to North Carolina, I was a 9th grader, freshman in high school. So it was like I kind of got my feet wet here, you know what I mean, as far as getting in trouble and, you know what I mean, meeting the girls. Yeah, you know, really growing up, I kind of got my feet wet down here, so I rep the Carolinas hard to the day I die.
I feel you.
You know.
So talk about some of your most successful projects.
A successful project I had, and it's kind of like a sad moment because it died out, but I had a project that I released like probably 4 or 5 years ago. It was Through the Eyes of Mac. And that tape right there just signified everything that I was going through from my low times all the way to my high times, you know what I mean? I wasn't trying to spit that joint like I had it, and I wasn't trying to spit that joint like I didn't have it. It was kind of
rap
like,
about what you live.
Yeah.
Don't fake.
yeah, don't fake the funk.
Yeah.
So it was just like, you know what I mean? I had a song on there called Stay in My Own Lane. I believe in that comment like so highly, bro, because like a lot of people, they get to that point. These rappers now, they get to that point, you know what I mean, and they coming out hard, and then once they get in the game, they got the money, they got the fame. It's kind of like they just like, yo, we gonna make whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just not about that. I want to keep giving it to them how I give it to them every time.
Exactly.
So that's pretty much all.
So what's coming up?
Right now, I got a tape coming up. Right now, I got 2 singles jumping off, which is Mac FYI. You can get that on YouTube. FYI is basically just me talking about what's my fave and what I like to do, and Get in Your Bag. Pretty much that's my new single. Get in Your Bag really is not nothing explaining money wise. It's just however you get in your bag, however you express yourself getting in your bag. That's how you running it. You know what I mean? We had a Get in Your Bag challenge like a few weeks ago. A dude that did something with a guitar, a dude that did something with like his haircuts. You know what I mean? So it's just like however you express yourself, that's getting in your bag. So you know what I mean? That's the reason why we're doing that single right now.
What you listening to when you riding in the car?
Shit, you want me to be honest, man? I'm listening to R&B all day. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'm dolo and I'm riding, I'm listening to shit.
Yeah, what you listening to? Name
The
something.
Gap Band. I'm serious, man. I'm dead serious. It put me in that mode.
Band.
It put me in that mode.
You can use some good samples from like back in the
That's
day.
true.
You're right.
and
Definitely,
stuff. So
definitely.
yeah.
Now rap wise, the person I'm listening to right now that's kind of like that's edgy to me right now is Young Thug. I ain't gonna lie, I really respect the dude Thug because he's not really spitting what he used to no more. He's actually coming out. It was like, you know, when I first heard, I think the joint he just came out was Beautiful Thugger Girls. I'm sorry, that's like the best track to me right now. But what I'm bumping right now, my whip right now, I'm bumping Top Dollar Sign. Like that's just, you know what I mean? I like riding to like some old smooth stuff, you know what I mean? I don't smoke no more, but I just put my mindset into that. You know?
Like you smoking.
Not gonna smoke, not riding, yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So, how are you balancing your relationship life with your music life? How is that going?
Excuse me with that one. I'm doing right now. I ain't gonna lie, I keep it funk with everybody, man. My relationship road is rocky. I got two mother of my children. Shout out them, you know what I'm saying? All down there,
Shout
disrespect
out
them.
to the baby.
Yeah, you know what I mean. They my kids are what keep me going to do what I do right now. I kind of took a hiatus off the music. And, you know, one thing that my man told me, he was like, man, you don't want nobody growing up telling your son, like, oh, man, Mac had it. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I don't want nobody telling my son that, so that's what drives me and pushes me to get where I am now. But as far as I'm concerned, man, I have a beautiful girlfriend right now. Her name is Diasia. I try to keep the girls out of what I got.
Gotta stay focused,
you know what I mean?
Right.
But, you know, these girls in this day and time, they don't give a shit about none of that no way, so.
So disrespectful.
Yeah, I try to keep my main focus on my music and what I'm doing, and try to balance out reality with my dreams. You know what I'm saying? This is
Right.
a dream I'm reaching for. I'm not a rapper yet. I'm just making music. So
That's it.
All right. Well, you know how we do it, Concealed Media. Every rapper come through, got a freestyle.
Get on
Let's see what my man's got real quick.
Freestyle.
give me some magic. I don't know what the fuck, you know what I mean? Just give me some magic. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Got dreams of being rich. I'm trying to come with the bitch. Never been no snitch. I come through with this bliss. Coming through with the shoes. I do with the shit like it's new. Want this beat off the head. So you know what I do it. I'ma just do what I do. I'ma bring the trap back. Know a nigga gon' rap. I ain't never gon' slack. Do this shit here for my kids. You know this way I live. I was doing pound after pound, now I'm moving zigs after zigs. Moving lane after lane. I just copped and I explain. Talking to all these niggas saying that they real fuckers all you mean. You ain't really talking talk. You ain't really talking that. All my niggas, they gon' bet. Let me go ahead and bring it back. I don't know, dog. It's all good.
All right, before you get out of here, let them know where they can find your social media and all that.
You can find me Instagram CT_Mac23. Facebook it's Mac Cohen MAC space COHEN. On Snapchat is MACSONC. Other than that, man, we work in SoundCloud. You can find me on there too. That's MAC, mostly arrogant and cocky. Exactly how it sounds, exactly how it's spelled. And yeah, that's where you can find me.
Alright.
There you have it. Drelo, T Stinson, Deanna, Mac, we here. Concealed Media, signing out.
Also, man, look, don't forget, man, follow my man, Rich Talk, man. Follow the clothing line. I'm about to hook all these niggas up with some clothes right here. So they give me their side. Man. We doing it.
There you have it. Drelo, T Stinson, Deanna, Mac, we here.
Go get that cash, yeah. Fuck it up fast, yeah. Get it right back, yeah. Now your bitch wanna smash, yeah. Shit in your bag, yeah.